Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of November 2022. I hope you guys had a great week. I'm going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's really not that unusual in a general reading. I am giving away 2 of the $50 Amazon gift cards at the end of this month, just in time for the holidays. So if you're interested in that, it'll be for 2 separate people. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and also be sure to drop a comment. Let's get started, Aries. Spirit, can I have the energy of Aries? Aries. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit's saying keep them, so that's what we're going to do. That's a lot, but all right. You are starting out, Aries, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, 7 of Swords. And coming out together. I don't normally take 3 cards, but that's what we got, and that's what I was told to take. We have the King of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right. All right, so I feel like you are in your head about a decision in love. And I feel like you're just almost obsessing about this. There's somebody you're also keeping an eye on. You're watching this person. There has been something... something that's been deceitful here, and it's caused it. So I can see this 2 ways, Aries. Either you've done something that is deceitful and you're just absolutely not sorry about it, though, if that's the case. And for someone out there that is, but that seems very specific. So for a lot of you, though, you have seen something that is deceptive, and it's caused you to pull back your emotions, and you're trying to find your balance, but there's a sense that if you see one more thing, that it's just going to cause you to just flip. There may be some juggling going on, and you've caught somebody doing this, and you are just like really upset about it. And I just feel like if you see one more thing that leads you to like, you're trying so hard to be balanced about something, but there's this sense that you've pulled back, you're trying not to behave immaturely, but there's, like, you're really trying to hold your shit together is what I'm seeing for most of you. Yeah, I can't wait to clarify that. No wonder Spirit told me to take all 3. Let's see. And it's because of something you've seen. Let's see who's in your energy. Yeah, you were blind to it before, but now you can't unsee it. Let's see who's in your energy. Yeah, I just heard I spy with my little eye, but it wasn't said nicely. It was like mean. Okay. All right, so in your energy, Aries, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Hermit, sign of Virgo. And we have the Emperor in reverse along with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so some of you are dealing with a twin flame. And I feel like, Aries, you would be the feminine energy. The person in your energy is the masculine energy. And the masculine energy is not in their highest vibration. And they're triggering the feminine in that instance. Could be dealing with another Aries for some of you. So what I'm seeing in this person's energy, this person has pulled away. They're isolating themselves from you. And that's why you are kind of spying on them. You're kind of looking to see what it is that they're doing. The indication that I'm getting here is that this person they're isolating because they're trying to figure something out. They're doing some soul searching. And so, but you think that they're up to something sneaky. Now, with the Four of Pentacles here, I do feel that there could be some financial problems that are present for this person. I feel like they're having to really kind of sit on their money, and they're trapped somewhere as a result of financial issues. There's a sense of not being able to have the freedom that they want, and it's in relation to finances. So they're trying to figure out how to, I'm hearing escape, but that's not quite right. How to release themselves, how to gain, a greater sense of freedom. They're holding on to the connection with you as well. I don't feel that they are in their highest energy. In fact, there's a sense that they're a bit out of control. And I feel like what it is that you're picking up on that is triggering you is a connection here with someone else. Yeah, this is a individual who is, I don't feel like they're in communication with you, and I feel like they may be in denial of the connection. If this is a twin flame or a spiritual connection of some sort, I feel like they might be in denial of that. And they may have pulled away from you in order to pursue someone else. Let's look at the energy between the two of you. And it's kind of weird too, Aries, because I see them still holding on to the connection, but at the same time pulling away. So it's like contradictory, All right, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, the two of you are not speaking right now. You've kind of pulled your energy back. You're not giving to this connection. You're not speaking. You're not giving emotion to the connection. And it's because you feel there's deceit going on. They're still holding on to the connection. But it's like they're keeping everything to themselves. They're not like, they're not opening up to you about anything, and they're isolating. There's a lack of communication. Let's see what is directly. So what's affecting the connection? We have the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. So what's affecting it is a decision that has been made. I feel like you've made a decision here, Aries. You made this decision, and I feel that you feel that it was dead on target. It was the right decision to make, and I do feel that you were guided by spirit to make this decision. It had to do with this deception. You made a decision because of the deception. And this person, what's affecting the connection is there was an offer of love. I feel like this person made an offer to someone else. And I feel like they did it deceptively. It's like this person can't, I get the feeling that this person sabotages themselves. Because there's a sense of there being a, like, recklessness about this offer. Like, this person was reckless when they offered love to somebody else. It doesn't seem like it was in good taste, or in, maybe it wasn't, like they were out of control when they did it. I can't wait to clarify this. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. The Eight of Pentacles. So working at something, putting in work at something. And I'm not sure what is going to be worked on at this point, so we're going to clarify. Because I can clearly see that there's a sense of this person triggering you. You're keeping an eye, you're watching them. You've made a decision. I feel like that decision was to pull back because of their deceptive behaviors. But you are watching them. You love this person and you are keeping an eye on them. And this person triggers you. It makes you feel like you're obsessing about the situation. And I feel like this person just like does shit and makes you crazy. Like it triggers you. And they're not in control of themselves right now. They're not in their highest vibration. And I feel like this offer of love was very reckless. There's something about it that's reckless. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. This is a soulmate. This is a spiritual connection. And it's a strong spiritual connection. So most likely, Aries, it's very difficult for you to just break this connection. I get the feel that it's a very, very strong connection. And they're somewhat in denial of this connection. This person strikes me as someone who sabotages. There's a sense of them being a bit immature. Let's clarify. What is a Page of Cups in reverse? Four of Wands, Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, you strongly pulled back due to immaturity. You could be married to this person. Marriage is in some way, marriage or a union is in some way affecting this. You could have met this person at a marriage or a marriage, yeah, I don't know, marriage in some way is affecting this. Or it could be that that's your desire, is to come into union with this person. But you've sharply pulled back. And it's because of immaturity, not on your behalf, but on theirs. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Because of that Ten of Cups. And Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this Ten of Cups is associated with deceit. So this person is over here enjoying themselves and you're seeing it, and it's in some way it was deceitful. The person that they're with, there's deceit involved in this. And you've called judgment on this. You made a decision based upon what you saw. And you, at this point, you don't even want to give this person a second chance. You called judgment on it. And that led you to a decision. We'll have to see what your decision is in a minute. Let me see the bottom energy. Yeah, you caught this person doing something. You caught this person... they could have a whole other family. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe, because it could be that they have a whole other family and you had no idea. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. Knight of Swords. You want to tell them off. You're thinking about it. And the King of Cups reversed. Yeah, so you're very defensive about whatever it is that you're seeing here. Even though you love this person, you are really pulling back your feelings and your emotions. You would love to just go and tell this person off. You really consider it. You go around and around in your head. In fact, you probably even have these fantasies of doing that. But you're not going to budge. Whatever you saw, you're going to stand your ground because you feel like you know the truth here. And when you have the opportunity, you're going to let this person have it. You're going to tell them if you haven't already. Yeah, this decision here was to remove your emotions from this situation. You try not to even look at what's taking place. You try not to view them or see what's taking place because you know that they're involved with outside parties and you don't want to be involved in that because it triggers you. So you do try not to even view what's taking place. But I do think that sometimes it gets the best of you. And that's when it triggers you and it throws you off balance. This person was juggling you. They may even be in a whole other relationship, or they may, and they didn't tell you, or, and you found out, or, you know, they could have started a whole other relationship and maybe they were married to you. It's difficult to know, but I can see that they were juggling. And you've really pulled your energy back. They are absolutely out of control. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? I can see that they're having some financial difficulties. They're having to really watch their money. And they're trying to figure out how to get out from under some financial problems. All right, we have the 10 of Coins and we have the Knight of Wands. They're talking to somebody about money. They're talking to somebody about a large sum of money. It could be somebody they've known a long time. So they have some financial constraints here. They're talking to somebody about a large sum of money. They may be trying to get a loan. In addition to that, I can see that this person was quite the charmer. They came in to this connection talking about everything being long-term and how everything, that the two of you were going to get married and be together forever. But they were in and out. They were a player. It's contrasting energy is what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm seeing a long-term connection and I'm seeing in and out energy. So I'm seeing that there's something here that they've been involved in long-term, and I'm seeing that they were a player elsewhere. And they want to hold on to both situations. Why is the Hermit here? Ace of Swords. Five of Swords reversed. Five of Pentacles. There's going to be some change happening. So this person withdrew. I feel like there was conflict between the two of you, and the conflict was directly a result of this offer of love. So either this person was already in a commitment and offered you love, and you found out they were in a long-term commitment, or they were in a long-term commitment with you and they offered someone else love. But regardless, they withdrew from you. You put some boundaries in. You're not budging. They withdrew from you. They were trying to figure out what to do. They have financial constraints. They're trying to figure out what to do with that. And they are talking to somebody about money. So I'd be careful with that, because they may be trying to get a loan. And it could affect you too if you are married to them. In addition to that, and I can see that they're having money problems. They definitely are. But in addition to that, this person either, I feel like this person in this conflict, the conflict was about this offer of love, because they engage in risky behavior with this Knight of Wands and with this Knight of Cups. It's risky. They do risky stuff. And I feel that this person, that's where the conflict between the two of you came in. They want to talk to you because they want to bring clarity to the connection. Yeah, the connection, the entirety of the connection. They want to bring clarity. So they want to have a discussion with you to clear things up, because they've pulled away. They've been thinking. They've been trying to figure out what they need to do about their money problems and about how to end this conflict, because they are feeling the loss here. They definitely are feeling the loss. They're feeling abandoned because you've pulled your energy back and you're not giving them a second chance right now. And so they want to talk to you. They want to clear things up. Okay? So I think you will hear from this person. I think you're going to give them a little piece of your mind, though. And I think that may lead to another argument. Let me look at the bottom energy. All right, we have Death in reverse, Ace of Cups, and the Star. Yeah, they want a new beginning with you, Aries. They want a new beginning with you. They are going to come in and they're going to tell you that they're not themselves without you, that that they can't let you go. They have Death in reverse. They're not over this relationship with you. There is some reason why they're unable to leave this connection. It could be financial. But they're also going to tell you that, yeah, they can't let you go. They want a new beginning with you. But they're also going to tell you that they're hoping to have this Ten of Cups, this complete emotional fulfillment with you. That you're the person they want this with. That they don't want the other person. That's what they're going to tell you. That, you know, that you bring the balance and the emotional balance to their life. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. I feel like you're going to say, well, I saw differently. So let's look at the connection. So you're going to hear from this person, Aries. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Oh my goodness. All right, so we have the Hierophant reversed and we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person was pretending to be single. Two of Cups. You fell for this person. Six of Cups reversed. So this is somebody who was in a commitment. They likely said that the commitment was over, or that they were going to end it. They were a little vague maybe about the commitment. They may have said, okay, well, we're still living together, but I'm moving out. We're just roommates or something along those lines. This was somebody who was not single, but they were acting single. And you fell for this person. And this could be a spiritual connection, because I'm seeing soulmate energy on this everywhere. You have, however, pulled your emotions back because of you've discovered that they are still connected to someone else. And I do see that you're not speaking with them. You do have feelings still, though. Now, in their energy, I can see that they are trying to release something from the past. And it is there's a long-term connection, and then there's this player energy. They're actually holding on to both. They know they have to release one. So it's not clear to me, and I don't think it's clear to them, who they want to release. But they know they can't have both. Let's see what's affecting the connection. See if that gives us more answers, because that's not what they're saying to you. In the energy down here that they're saying to you, they're saying, look, I want you, I don't want anyone else. But that's not what this is saying. See, I don't know that I trust this person either. All right, so we have the Chariot, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and we have the King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cancer. Gemini is very strong. Scorpio's here. Aquarius is very strong. But what I'm seeing is that there's going to be forward motion here. Now, the forward motion for you, Aries, you've made a decision here, and that decision you feel is being spirit-led, and you feel it's right on target. And that is to pull back, and because of this other connection, you're not giving this person a second chance. So I'm seeing you turn down any offer that they're making right now, and you're moving forward on your own. On their side, I see them, trying to be very analytical and make decisions that are like very head over heart. I see them trying to move forward, but with you. And I see them communicating that they don't want to be in conflict with you. They're going to come forward, and it's going to be hard for them to do this because they're going to have to put their ego down. And that's going to be difficult for this person. This person has a lot of ego. They are going to put their ego down, and they're going to come forward, and they're going to offer love because they're going to try to clear up this situation. They're feeling this loss. So they are going to come forward. They're going to put the ego down. They're going to try to talk to you about how to end the conflict between the two of you. They're going to be very logical about it, and they're going to try to offer you love, and they're going to try to move things forward. I feel like you're going to turn them down, though. Let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. All right, we have the Five of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so I do see that I see a decision made to put work into this, but only if there's no more juggling. As long as you're seeing this person juggle, you're not going to do anything. If this person is no longer juggling, then you will put work into it. So you're going to need to see this person come out of this juggling energy. At that point, you will put work into it, but you're not going to deal with competition. So, I mean, it's pretty cut and dried on your side. If you see juggling, it's a no-go. If you don't, and you'll pull back your energy, by the way. And if you don't see juggling, you will agree to work on the connection. With regard to competition, you're not going to have it. Any inkling of competition, you're like, I'm out. I'm not playing that game with you. And you're going to stand your ground. You're very firm about it, Aries. I like the energy. It's very Empress energy. Now, on their side, they're going to put the work in, but understand that they're holding on to you. They realize that the only way you're going to put that energy into this connection is if they're not juggling. You make them happy. You do make them happy, but this is a masculine energy, whether it's a male or a female. This is a masculine energy that still has other energies around them. There are things that are not resolved that they have to resolve, and they're not in a high vibration. There are things here that they still need to put to rest. So I guess if it were me, I would just make sure that this person, you know, follows through on what they say they're going to do. Maybe, you know, have timelines and say, look, you know, hold them down to specifics maybe, because I get the feeling that this person can, you know, like talk their way out of things. They have that energy of somebody who's very good at talking their way out of things or through things. And they're not in their highest energy right now. They have unresolved issues with other people. And they're very well aware that the only way that you're going to put work into this connection, which they want you to do, is if they're not juggling. So you have to make the decision, because you've already found, you know, deceit once. And it threw you. You have to make the decision. Do you want to go through that again? I can see that some of you will, because it's a very strong connection, and some of you will say no. And it's really going to be your choice. And you have to make the choice that's best for you. Everybody's choice will be different. Everybody's situation is slightly different. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Now, this is underlying energy, and it does tell me that this situation has brought a lot of sadness into your life, and that's something I think you should also take into consideration. So, all right, I'm going to see if any oracles come out for you. Yep, got something. Let's see what this is. All right, so we have the Phoenix, a new phase, rekindling, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So this tells me that for a lot of you, this connection is going to have a rebirth. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. It does speak of hoovering, but I don't think that's applicable. I think that there is going to be a conversation had. I think it will be initiated by the person you're involved with. And I think you're going to respond. And then we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Now, that is the energy I see in you down here when you are watching this person in the beginning of this read. It's that overthinking kind of energy. And that's probably not the healthiest energy. So let's pull one of these and we'll round out your reading, Aries. All right. We have bravery. It's time to reel in your warrior spirit. Not all conflict has to be a fight. The wise warrior will choose their battles carefully, weighing up risk on the road to achievement. Wow, that's very good advice. So I think that's Spirit's way of telling you to, you know, really weigh this out. It doesn't have to be, a full-on battle here. You know, every conflict doesn't have to be a fight. So that's good advice. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Aries. If you are interested in a private reading, that information can be found in the box beneath the video. And if you are interested in the giveaway for the Amazon gift cards, be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. Until I see you in the monthlies, namaste.